Now, Dane County's small business grant program gets replenished, while one small business owner says it could make all the difference. And dozens of states continue partially reopening as the nation's death toll near 70,000.
This is News 3 Now at 5:30.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 5:30. I'm Amanda Quintana. More than 2.2 million small business loans worth a total of $175 billion have been made in the second round of the Paycheck Protection Program. That's according to an announcement made by the Trump administration today. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin says the average size of a loan made was $79,000. The administration says that since the launch of the PPP, 3.8 million loans totaling more than $500 billion have been made. Locally, Dane County is increasing funding for the Small Business Pandemic Support Grant Program by $10 million, bringing the total to $10.8 million. Gabriela Becerra is in now to explain who qualifies for this grant.
Amanda, any legitimate small business in Dane County in need of financial support during this pandemic can apply for the grant, with the possibility of receiving between $1,000 and $50,000. One small business owner in Fitchburg was grateful when her application was approved.
We've had to adapt, and we're adapting every day. Each day is a new day, and you learn something new, and you adapt as best you can.
Word-brought music has been around for decades, but co-owner Connie Smith says this pandemic is unlike anything they've been through.
I've already started putting some notes together as far as, how do we need to social distance in the store? Both with our staff and with our customers.
As a recipient of the Dane County Small Business Pandemic Support Program, Smith says that funding will help cover a variety of expenses to help keep the store running.
I am just overwhelmed with the support that Dane by Local and that Dane County has done for small businesses.
Our local businesses need help now, and we are here to do everything in our power to help them and their employees survive this unprecedented crisis.
Dane County is providing a total of $10.8 million, and while Dane by Local Executive Director Colin Murray says they're grateful, it still isn't enough to fulfill all needs.
The last time I added it up last week, it was over $27 million worth of requests that we had. And obviously, we don't have that kind of money.
But even though businesses might not get all of what they ask for, Smith is encouraging other small businesses to still apply.
If you have not applied for this grant, apply. Even if you apply and you want the moon and you don't get it, if you get something, it's something.
The application for this small business support grant can be found on the front page of the Dane by Local website, which can be found at danebylocal.com. Applications will be reviewed by a committee and accepted until mid-June, but that could change depending on how long the funding lasts.
Thank you so much, Gabby. The National Weather Service has issued a red flag warning for 12 counties in central Wisconsin, including some in our area. The DNR says there is an extreme fire danger in those counties due to gusty winds, warmer temperatures, and humidity. Dry and elevated fire conditions will continue into tomorrow, and officials are asking the public to be careful with activities like campfires, grilling, and smoking. Let's get a look at your first warn weather with Dana Fulton. Dana, it's such a beautiful day today.
It really was. Now, our Milwaukee National Weather Service office hasn't had a red flag warning issued since 2015. So it's been a while since we've had such nice temperatures and windy conditions this early in the season. And so many folks also at home, of course, with the concern for those at-home fires. Here's a live look right now. It is really nice outside. Hopefully you were able to enjoy the weather this weekend. We are back in the 70s today with a clear sky and a calm radar. The bad news is this really isn't going to last. Cooler air is going to build in overnight and stay through the week. A few rounds of rain possible as we look ahead to the week. Now, the good news, the end of the forecast is going to be just a little drier with some partly sunny skies building back in. We'll take a closer look at your full 10-day in just a few minutes. Amanda?
Thank you, Dana. There's more than 300 new confirmed cases of coronavirus in Wisconsin since yesterday afternoon. The state's total number of confirmed cases now sits at 7,971. 339 people have died from complications due to COVID-19, an increase of 5 since yesterday. Nearly 78,000 people have tested negative, while about 48% of those infected have recovered. The new data shows the percent of people tested whose results were positive has increased by 1% from yesterday, from 10% to 11%. In order to reopen the economy, Governor Evers' Badger Bounce Back plan requires that percentage to show a significant decrease for 14 consecutive days. Meanwhile, Wisconsin has received 10,000 masks and 1,000 medical outfits from its sister state in China. Governor Evers says the Badger State's relationship with its sister state of Heilongjiang province has been great over the years. The donation was secured by a UW River Falls official after she heard the state needed more personal protective equipment for its COVID-19 response. We have more information on how you can donate PPE on our website, channel3000.com. As the number of coronavirus deaths pushes past 66,000 today, people are living in about a dozen states wrapped up their first weekend of partial reopenings. But large sections of the country remain shuttered with pushback to relax stay-at-home orders. All this as President Trump prepares to address Americans and answer questions about the economy. Nicole Killian reports from the White House.
Orange County beaches in the Golden State remain closed this weekend after images like this one from last week circulated. California's governor said there was not enough social distancing, but residents say the photos and videos are misleading, and local officials are now suing the state to get beaches reopened.
What our public safety personnel saw last weekend was that the vast majority of people were families and people social distancing.
In both Oregon and Minnesota, reopen protests were met with health workers counter-protesting. Dr. Deborah Birx with the White House Coronavirus Task Force weighed in on protesters who don't wear masks or follow social distancing guidelines.
It's devastatingly worrisome to me personally, because if they go home and infect their grandmother or their grandfather who has a comorbid condition and they have a serious or an unfortunate outcome, they will feel guilty for the rest of our lives.
But the economic pain that's driving the protests is clear to lawmakers on Capitol Hill, who are discussing a fourth coronavirus relief bill. More than 30 million Americans have filed for unemployment over the past 6 weeks, and April's jobs report due out Friday is expected to show an unemployment rate at over 16%, the highest level since 1939.
We're trying to work through this. I don't want to rule in or out anything right now. We are in discussions internally and with leading members of Congress.
Tonight, President Trump is addressing the state of the economy in a virtual town hall inside of the Lincoln Memorial. Fox News Channel is hosting. In New York, the hardest hit state, the total number of new cases and hospitalizations continues to fall, but state officials remain cautious. Police issued dozens of summonses to people who violated social distancing guidelines in New York City Park Saturday. And Sunday, a caravan of ambulances carried the body of a 66-year-old paramedic from a funeral home on Staten Island to Newark Airport. Several weeks ago, Paul Carey drove an ambulance from his home in Colorado to volunteer in New York City. He succumbed to the virus and died on Thursday. Nicole Killian, CBS News, the White House.
The U.S. Senate plans to reopen tomorrow despite the D.C. area's continued status as a virus hotspot. The House will stay shut. Supreme Court justices will begin to hear arguments tomorrow by telephone. On CBS's Face the Nation this morning, even as major airlines require customers to wear masks on board, Southwest Airlines CEO Gary Kelly said it's safe to fly right now.
I don't think the risk on an airplane is any greater risk than anywhere else. And in fact, you just look at the layered approach that we use. It's as safe as an environment as you're going to find.
Southwest is one of the latest major airlines to have passengers wear face masks. That requirement starts on May 11th. The airline is also suggesting flyers bring their own hand sanitizer. Nationwide, nearly half of all commercial jetliners are now parked. The TSA says only 5% of passengers are passing through checkpoints compared to a year ago. More local news now. 3 men are in custody in connection with an armed robbery at a mobile convenience store early this morning. Officials say one man entered the Arlington store with a knife shortly after midnight before robbing the store and driving off with 2 other men. Police officers were able to locate and arrest the men in Dane County. No injuries were reported during the robbery. A decades-old theater in Stoughton is permanently closing due to the pandemic. In a Facebook post shared this weekend, Stoughton Cinema Cafe owners Patty and Denny Lang said the shutdown and delay in film releases is not something they'll be able to recover from. The theater has been in operation for more than 30 years. It will not reopen once social distancing restrictions are lifted. In update to a story we brought you last month, the moms in Sun Prairie who are making coronavirus-related T-shirts to promote social distancing say they have raised more than $7,000. Danielle Rapaski and Katie McKeown got the idea for their Jump Responsibly T-shirts after seeing Wisconsinites participate in virtual jump-arounds every Saturday at 3 o'clock. 100% of their proceeds go to UW Health's COVID-19 Response Fund. Sales for their shirts, and at midnight, you can purchase one online at jumpresponsible.com. Still ahead on News 3 Now at 5:30, cooking all your meals at home can be time-consuming. Consumer Reports recommends the best food processors for the job. And tonight on News 3 Now at 10, why one Madison church is surprising its pastor and how he's been affected by the pandemic. That's tonight at 10.
Hi, it's Jan from Toyota. Many of you still need to be on the road right now. Toyota is here to help.
We're offering an incredible 0% on our most popular Toyotas. That's 0% on Camry, 0% on RAV4, or 0% on Tacoma. Plus, Toyota will defer your payments for up to 90 days. And if you need service for your current vehicle, our service centers remain open.
We're here for you. Contact your local Toyota dealer to see how they can help. Toyota.
Help is what we've always given. So thank you to our helpers at BMO and beyond. Thank you to the healers, the fighters, the all-nighters, the cleaners, the movers, the 18-wheelers. Thank you to the farmers, the grocers, the above and beyonders. Thank you to all the frontliners for keeping our lives moving when the world needs to stop.
In these uncertain times, it has never been more important to maintain a clean home or business. We are prepared to get your space back to clean and healthy again. We've added a new EPA-registered cleaner that disinfects hard surfaces and deep cleans carpet, rugs, and upholstery. Remember, we disinfect our equipment after every job and disinfect our vehicles daily. We believe in doing things the right way. That's why we've been your trusted partner in clean for over 70 years.
During times like these, it's important to stay connected.
The new normal isn't normal at all.
But just because we're apart
doesn't mean we're alone.
We can reach out to old friends.
Remind our family that we love them.
Stay on top of business.
Even if it isn't business as usual.
Because we are resilient.
No matter how much distance is between us, we will never let you lose your connection.
US Cellular has a network you can count on, which means you can do anything, even make a commercial. US Cellular.
Costco is limiting meat purchases at its stores. The retail giant will limit beef, pork, and poultry products to 3 items per member. Costco says it has made changes based on public health guidelines, including requiring face coverings, using reusable shopping bags, and putting restrictions on returns. With millions of people unable to head out to their local restaurants and self-quarantining in full effect in many parts of our country, you're probably cooking a lot more homemade meals. Consumer Reports says a food processor can help you with all that chopping and prepping. And as Josh Brighter explains, they have expert recommendations to help you conquer your kitchen tasks.
Nice, just be able to throw a casserole together. And
Laura Nordstrom has been using her food processor almost daily since her company implemented a remote working policy.
So I've been using it to shred cheese, which is way quicker than doing this by hand.
Miss Nordstrom is not the only one. Consumer Reports' Perry Pantalocci covers small appliances for Consumer Reports and says her processor has also been a huge help while she works from home.
If you find yourself routinely cooking for a crowd or like to prep multiple batches of a recipe, a larger food processor can handle lots of chopping, slicing, and shredding. And a smaller food chopper, those are helpful when you need to prep only a handful of something like herbs or nuts.
Consumer Reports runs a series of food prepping tests to find the best of each variety. Testers grate Parmesan cheese, running it through these sieves to check consistency. Bricks of cheddar and bunches of carrots are fed into the machines to assess shredding. Onions and almonds are used to check chopping. Different tasks pose different challenges and yield different results. If chopping, grating, and pureeing in small batches is your priority, save some money and consider this Ninja Master Prep Professional. It scored very well in CR's test and cost just $60. If you want capacity and performance, you'll have to pay a lot more. This Breville sous chef outperformed all the other larger processors, but it costs $400. For less money and noise, CR also recommends this $180 Cuisinart Custom. With this Consumer Reports, I'm Josh Spreiter for News 3 Now.
While many food processor parts are dishwasher safe, CR recommends hand washing each part separately. You can also use a toothbrush for bits of stuck-on food. Coming up on News 3 Now at 5:30, temperatures are dropping off as we enter the work week. Dan has more in your First Warn forecast next.
To our Pick and Save associates, for the long hours and late nights, for the miles traveled and the shelves restocked, for making a difference in our customers' lives, for doing so much more than your job. Everyone at the Kroger family of brands and our customers say thank you. In a time when daily life feels a bit uncertain, your hard work is keeping America fed. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
Hi, everyone. Monday morning, as we're spending a lot more time at home, we'll share some indoor projects you can take care of that can fight off the cabin fever. And we'll share a story of how a couple in China is giving back to a hospital here in Madison, starting at 4:30 Monday.
No one asked for this to happen, but this is our time, when our hearts, our humanity, and our communities rise. This moment will challenge us. It will define us. It's why we are here. But this moment is not bigger than us. And we will show up every day for you. Unity Point Health Meriter, a partner of UW Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Instead of going to school every morning, what if school could come to you? Because learning happens anywhere and everywhere. K-12 powered schools provide a tuition-free, full-time, online public school education taught by state-licensed teachers.
It's public school at home.
K-12's curriculum is designed to engage students, to challenge them. So visit K12.com today. Tuition-free in Wisconsin.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
If you live by tracks, airfields, you may hear some extra noise this week. The 115th Fighter Wing of the Wisconsin Air National Guard will conduct evening training flights starting tomorrow. Officials say crews are required to conduct nighttime training to ensure their overall readiness. Residents may see or hear F-16 fighter jets taking off or landing around 10 p.m. each day until Thursday. Let's get a look at your First Warn weather with Dana Fulton. Were you able to take advantage of that sunshine today, Dana?
I was, yes. I tried to spend a little bit of time out in the garden. Now the beets and the carrots, they're going to survive the next few weeks with the cooler air moving in. Everything else still staying inside. So yes, the cooler air building in. We have a few opportunities for rain this week, and then drier air is going to build in at the end of the forecast. Compared to this time yesterday, we're fairly close to the same spot for much of southern Wisconsin, plus or minus a degree or two. But notice the difference already for areas just to the north. A 20-degree drop in Manitowoc and in Sheboygan. That's where that cold front is right now. It's slowly sinking south, and temperatures are just going to continue to fall overnight and stay down for the rest of the week. Right now throughout the state, just to give a little broader look of where that line is, we're seeing temperatures at 60 in Stevens Point, but 72 in Madison, 74 in Dubuque, and in the mid to low 70s for much of Rock and Greene County right now. So that cooler air continues to build in, and our high temperatures for the rest of the week week are going to stay below average. Our breeze right now is coming from the north-northwest. It's been a little windy outside today, speeds 10 to 20 miles per hour. But as that front passes overhead overnight, we're going to shift direction. So it'll be coming from the northeast tomorrow. Notice tomorrow we'll start off with some sun, but skies are going to be variably cloudy in the afternoon, with a small chance for showers building in late in the day and at night. Right now it's really pulling most of that rain further west, but not ruling out the chance for a few light isolated showers Monday night into Tuesday. Tuesday, a chance for showers will develop later in the afternoon. We'll see some scattered showers in the evening. Not much of a thunderstorm threat, though, just some light rain coming through late in the day. Once we get through that rain chance for Tuesday and a light chance for Wednesday and Thursday, it's starting to become a little more likely that we'll trend below average with our rainfall totals coming in. That lines up with the end of our 6 to 10 day outlook. It looks like we're going to have several days with sunshine and not really a lot of opportunities for rain to build in. And again, it continues to seem very likely for all of the Midwest. Most of the eastern half of the country, temperatures very, very likely to trend below average. Unfortunately, that puts us in the upper 50s for afternoon highs into next week. This week, the weekend, and next week, with overnight lows likely dropping close to 40 degrees, even into the upper 30s at times. Tomorrow afternoon, high temperatures dropping back quite a bit. This is just the start of it. 57 the high with variably cloudy skies. That is cool for this time of year. We should be in the mid 60s and climbing into the upper 60s over the next few weeks with our afternoon high temperatures. And unfortunately, that's just not the trend that we're going to be kicking off. Chance for rain Monday night into Tuesday. Tuesday, we will have some scattered showers in the afternoon with high temperatures in the mid 50s. We'll be close to 60 degrees on Wednesday and Thursday with a slight rain chance on Wednesday and a chance for rain Thursday night. Once we get through that and a slight rain chance early Friday morning, the rest of the period does look quite dry outside with partly sunny skies. Those high temperatures, though, are going to stay in the 50s, and overnight lows will stay a little cool outside early in the day.
So it's good that you got a chance to get out today. Hopefully people got a chance to enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah, and upper 50s isn't too cold. It's just not
after 70 today.
Right.
It won't feel the same.
A little different.
Thank you so much, Dana. Next on News 3 Now at 5:30, one Badger hockey player has skills on and off the ice. That story next in sports.
This is online learning. Today, it's more relevant than ever. This is you, a person looking for a lasting career. And this is Herzing University's Everywhere Classroom, where you can earn a degree in nursing, healthcare, business, and IT, anywhere, anytime. Take an online course free and get comfortable with online learning. That makes a degree from Herzing University more relevant than ever. I'm possible at Herzing. Learn more today.
When you think of a bank, you think of people in a place. But when you have the Chase mobile app, your bank can be virtually any place. So when you get a check, you can deposit it from here. And you can see your transactions and check your balance from here. You can save for an emergency from here. Or pay bills from here. So when someone asks you, where's your bank? You can tell them, here's my bank. Or here's my bank. Or here's my bank. Because if you download and use the Chase mobile app, your bank is virtually any place. Visit chase.com/mobile.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
Mad City Baths can swap out your old bath for a new walk-in shower or walk-in tub in as little as 1 day. And now during our bath makeover event, get a new bath or shower system for only $49.95. Ask about great financing and call during this program for a free $100 Walmart or Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. And ask about our virtual online estimates only from Mad City Baths.
Get the facts with Reality Check, only on News 3 Now.
Well, it's hard to believe that less than 2 months ago, the Badgers women's hockey team's quest to repeat as national champions was cut short by the COVID-19 outbreak. And while everyone deals with frustrations in different ways, one player uses her musical talents as an outlet, and it's turned into something quite impressive. Like a lot of the LeBron faithful, Britta Curl knew that the Badgers were so close.
I think that was one of the toughest things for me, just because there's so much, questions and uncertainty.
Wisconsin was 3 wins away from back-to-back national championship titles.
You're left feeling a little confused.
Fast forward to now, Britta is back home in North Dakota, taking her multi-talented self from pucks on the ice to keys on the piano.
Now here we are again. Music is just kind of something that's fun that I like to do in my free time.
And well, we've all got a lot of that right now. Music is a family affair for the Curls, starting with her grandma.
Memories of, the whole family getting rounded up around the piano and singing songs.
That love of singing grew into something special.
Still something that's a pretty big part of my life that I like to do pretty regularly.
Including writing songs from a very young age.
I still have, songs from when I was 10, 11.
But no hits about hockey in the mix. Britta digs deep for her music.
I think a lot of my inspiration comes from, my family.
And a lot of that is thanks to Mom and Dad.
My parents do a really good job of making sure that we're together a lot.
When I can't hear the laughs anymore, can't see the sunsets from the back.
Now, that song you heard throughout the story is a Britta Curl original called Here I Am. She posts a lot of her music on her YouTube page and Instagram, which we will, of course, link to our website. Amanda, how can you be so talented? How do you have time to do all this stuff? Definitely a very, very cool girl.
Yeah, and such different talents. It was really cool to see her as a kid doing that, too, and then also as a kid playing on the ice. So that's amazing. Wow. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Good stuff.
We'll be right back.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
We asked real customers what they really love about Spectrum Internet and TV.
Spectrum Internet has the fastest speeds for everything I do.
There is no turning wheel. It's immediate.
Spectrum's the fastest. Bam.
Get the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance with Spectrum Internet, delivering starting speeds of 200 megabits. That's more than enough for all your devices for $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
I can't get over how much on-demand Spectrum has. I can literally watch a new movie every night.
I got all my shows, and he's got all his shows. With the Spectrum TV app, I can watch live TV anywhere. It's perfect.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go. All from $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
The fact that they don't have contracts, that says a lot about their service.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Install Spectrum services yourself. Get a self-installation kit shipped right to your home. Call 833-906-4499.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
The 70s felt amazing today. We're going to have to hold on to that feeling because we're not going to feel it for a while.
Yes, next weekend, of course, will be sunny again, but it is going to be a little cooler outside. In fact, as we look through the entire 10-day, it's going to be cooler. Afternoon highs stay in the 50s. A few rain chances for the week ahead. Overnight lows will be in the 30s.
All right, thanks.